What's going on, everybody? Today we're out here doing some 60 to 0 mile per hour or 100 to 0 kilometer per hour testing on the FZ6, ultimately to find out if I can outbrake an ordinary 2003 Toyota Corolla. Both vehicles being tested don't have ABS, so it's going to be a test of brake feel and tire grip. It's a bit of a motorcycle myth that a bike can outbrake a car from 60 miles per hour. After doing some research, it seems that in a majority of the cases, most cars built within the last 15 years will outbrake most motorcycles and their accompanying riders. But today we are here to find out what can be done on my FZ6 and my girlfriend's 03 Corolla as a benchmark. To verify my times, I'll be using my Dragy. If you don't know, Dragy is a GPS coordinated device that can track all metrics related to performance testing. Now let's go! Well, let's take a moment to hope we keep it rubber side down today, because I've been slipping and sliding already practicing for this video. So we're out at the testing location. We've already scoped out this road. The conditions are good. Time to fly. We're gonna do a 50 to 0 kilometer per hour first, and then we're gonna move up to 100. Pretty bad. Locked up the rear. Did a little skid. Smelled some rubber. That's not good. Pretty bad. Back end is pretty skid happy. I was lifting on and off the rear brake to try and get it out of skid. Yeah, as soon as the back end starts to vibrate or starts to I lift on the front just a little because I just don't feel confident. So you can see our times aren't always verifying, but we got a 2.12 off the bat on a 30 to 0. We got 10 to 60 chart. We got a 4.12, but we did it 184 feet, bro. That's bad. See, I'm telling you, Toyota Corolla is gonna outbrake me for sure. I feel like that's decent, but I think we can get this way better. I bet we can get under 170. Let's go try again. I didn't get this one on camera, but we got it down to 168. We got it under 170. The braking is very hard. We're almost hitting negative 1G the whole way through. That one felt pretty good. Oh, 3.86, 174, what the hell? Man, the back end is just, man, I'm barely on the rear brake, I have to tell you. Get out of here. That one's decent, still it's 175 feet. Not great. These are all our 60 to 0 times. We started off doing like 172 foot, not so bad. I'm not really worried about the time, more so the distance. Then we did a worse 184. Then after that, it's just really consistent. 175, 168, that's the best. 174, 175. So like we can easily do 175. It's just a matter of getting under the 170s is either luck or just really difficult. Okay, really squeezed on it there, guys, especially at the end, down under 30-ish, like when I'm halfway there. Hey, the best yet. We did a 3.54 second and we did 164 feet. Just like I said to you guys, I really squeezed it on the latter half of the speed, and you can see once I got below 30, my negative acceleration just increased even further and got really close to that negative 1G mark. I think that's the best we're gonna get. That is the best score we've gotten. I don't know how much better I can do. I think the real improvement is up here in the 60 mile an hour to 50 mile an hour range, because that's where my least amount of deceleration is. Last shot on the bike, then we take this to the Corolla and settle this argument once for good. Oh my god, just hammering on the brakes. I think that was pretty good though. Come on, drum roll please. 3.7, 148 feet, nice. All right, so with a lot of practice, we can get it under 150. I just hammered on the brakes. Like as you can see, through the like 60 all the way down to 30. That's the most amount of deceleration I've ever done. How's my front tire looking? This one. Brakes are pretty hot. So we're out here in the Toyota Corolla trying to put the pedal to the metal, see how fast this thing can stop. Pretty rough, locking up some tire, but I think that was a decent one. So after about half a dozen attempts at a short stop in the Corolla, the shortest distance I managed was 157 feet, which is still 9 feet further than my best distance on the FZ6. So although the FZ6 claims the shortest distance, I wouldn't say it's a complete loss for the Corolla. I found it easier to consistently put down a stop distance in the 160 foot range in the Corolla, while I struggled to consistently break into the 160s on the FZ6. It should also be taken into consideration that the Corolla isn't exactly set up for performance driving. It's riding on 2 brand new all-seasons in the front and 2 really old all-seasons in the back. It's not really set up for performance driving, but that's kind of the point. If I can almost match the same braking distance as my FZ6 in a poorly equipped Corolla, imagine the kind of braking distance a performance car could have with some sticky tires. So next time you're cruising on the highway, remember to leave even more falling distance between you and the cars in front of you, because the chances are the cars around you can more reliably brake in a shorter distance than you can. Also, who wants to be in that situation where you have to pull out a 10-10 stop just to not plow into the back of a minivan? If you think my numbers are weak and you could pull off a better stopping distance, I encourage you to buy a draggy and show me what's good. As always, thanks for watching, everybody. Please smash like and subscribe button down below. And as always, have a good day.